Yo guys, welcome back, and this is going to be another live commentary, and today we're going to be covering strong optimal loops. So my perks: decisive strike. If the killer tunnel me, I get to basically stun them and get off of their shoulder for free, and that basically means scraping a free hook. Urban evasion, I move faster while I'm crouched. Lithe, I get to vault the window and I get to run really fast and create some distance between me and the killer upon vaulting the window, or just get to other areas faster. And spine chill, when the killer is looking in my direction, I get an action speed bonus and I get alerted that the killer is looking in my direction when the perk lights up, like now. So now I know I need to immediately get out of this area because the killer is currently searching or looking in this area. Don't know what hex totem that was, but nice job getting rid of it, whoever that is. One of the randoms, probably. This is a survive with friend session. I'm surviving with one other person, and it's the ace player. We did have comms at the time of this, I believe, but I didn't get the audio in, and I wasn't doing much of explaining or showcasing of what was going on during that comm. It was just us talking about random stuff. So alright, so Claudette was being chased, and right now I'm trying to reveal the killer. Ghostface is the type of killer where when he's using his ability called Night Shroud, he has a reduced tear radius and he can crouch. His red stain is also gone, meaning that he's completely stealthy. Looking at him for a full second reveals him and brings his tear radius and red stain to life, and immediately alerts other survivors in the area that are within his tear radius that he is there. Now during the game, this kind of scared me because he kind of just popped up out of nowhere. But I kind of recovered back from it. He should have took the free hit. That's what he should have done. Had he just taken the free hit, he would have been better. But he was trying to greed for the exposed effect. I'm going to loop around this like 2 times. Yep, throw it down. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next loop. This is a long wall, short wall loop. Generally, it's mind gameable, but this killer is obviously not prone to mind game. So we're going to loop around this wall twice. Just leave the pallet up. And then we're going to loop around the short wall 1 time. Waste as much of his time as possible. And then we're going to proc Lithe to create some more distance because he should be getting bloodlust. Let's reveal him again. Keep him from trying to expose us. He saw somebody. Why are you running over here? You should leave the area. Leave. Yeah, I have to waste that pallet now because if I don't, he's going to get her down early. And or I might take a hit, so yeah. Alright, so he realizes that I'm wasting her time at this, or wasting his time at this point. So the Ghostface is going for the Claudette player. I'm going to work on this generator here. When you immediately hit a save point as a survivor, and this is something that all survivors, no matter what rank you are, should take into consideration. When you are safe from the killer, aka when you are in a safe spot and or area, or when you are not currently being chased, it is your priority, your #1 priority, to immediately move to a generator. You don't want to waste too much time, otherwise the killer can get a mass amount of pressure. And we don't want the killer getting more pressure, no matter what games you're playing. If you're playing Survivor, you don't want that. Unless, of course, you're just working with the killer to kill your teammates. And at that point, you're just kind of drab at the game. Alright, I messed up the skill check. I don't know, lately it's like every time I get off of a generator, it's when I get a skill check. I'm trying to expose him. Yeah, let's reveal him. See, so now he can't hit me with the exposed status effect, so I won't go down in 1 hit. We're going to go for the Killer Shack loop. And he saw somebody again. Oh, what the heck? I will say that with the person that I'm surviving with the side, these other two survivors in the game session were not playing optimal. For the most part, they stayed within the killer's terror radius and stayed within the area. Even when I was being chased, they would not leave the area. That's not optimal. That's not solid whatsoever. Because if the killer is target switching, the chances that the killer knows you as an injured survivor is in the area are pretty high, and he will come after you. You know, why go for the injured survivor when you can go for the healthy survivor? Expose him again. Yep, get the reveal off. And he notices that I'm a survivor that's really strong at looping. So what he's doing is he's trying to ignore me to go after other survivors. He's just trying to chase me off of gens and bat me away from gens. But that aside, he doesn't want to chase me knowing that I'd waste a lot of his time. When you loop optimally and you loop very strong, the killers who don't know how to mind game very well will ignore you so that they can go after the weaker links of the team if there are any. I know it looks like he's currently camping, but he's honestly looking for the person that he slugged. He's looking for my teammate, which I don't even know what my teammate was doing over here in the first place to get downed with both hits while the killer was killing the survivor. I don't know what he was doing. All right, I'm gonna take her off of the hook right here. So we got one survivor injured, one survivor downed. Oh, nice juke. I'm gonna try and take a hit or create some space. Yeah, there we go. Didn't create much space because he just decided to go around me. I decided to teabag here to get him to chase me. Now that he's on me, I think, yeah, he's steady chasing me. Because now that he got me exposed, he wants to hit me and get me down, thinking it's going to be easier. But we're going to loop around here like 2 times and then drop the pallet after the 3rd loop. We're on the 3rd loop. Drop the pallet here. Stop the bloodlust. And then we're going to go around the left side of the killer shack, not around the right side. If we went around the right side, he would have caught up to us. But we're going to go around the left, vault the window to proc live, create distance. Now he either has to go out and around the killer shack, or he has to go through the window. Either way, it's time consuming on his part, because I've created a lot of space now and he has to try to play catch up. I don't want to use this pallet yet. See if I can run back to my generator. I don't think he's yeah, he's still chasing me. Never mind. Chase initiated, but there's no bloodlust, so I'm going to get to this loop for free. Just to keep him from swinging through the pallet, I'm going to drop it. I want to waste as much of his time as possible. That way my team can recover. If you're a strong looper, or you loop optimally, your objective is to waste the killer's time as much as possible. That way, if your team is trying to recover, they can, you know, heal up, get on generators immediately, look for hexes if there are hexes, look for other totems, that type of stuff. Alright, so we're going to loop around here 2 times. Yep, drop it. Yeah, if he doesn't break it, then it makes that a big loop. Alright, so now we're going to abuse an even bigger loop, especially since the window spawned right here. Gonna loop around this 1 time. He really wants me, so this is good. This is good. I can keep him on me for a while now. They should have found Ruin by now. Alright, so he wants to go that way to try and counter rotate the loop, which because of that window being right there, it's an extremely safe loop. Reveal him again, keep him from going stealthy. He lost out on all of his pressure, and with Ruin gone, the gens are about to go. Yeah, I kind of figured he would probably rage quit there. Like, I knew when I saw him standing there during the game that he was going to rage quit. So what we can take from this is, you know, all the points that I made earlier in the video. If you want to loop strong and optimally, generally don't be too greedy. Just go around the loop 2 times and drop the pallet. 2-3 times is enough. 3, little greed. 4, too greedy, you're taking a hit. If you guys like the video, leave a like, and if you like the content on my channel, hit the subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.